Hope you're all still awake. Late Night Mega here. And last time we left things off with a vote. It's been a while. And so we actually had a four-way tie in the vote. So what I did, I rolled a six-sided die. And so number 1 represented Aurelia, number 2 Odric, 3 Zagana, and 4 Lazav. And 5 or 6 I would just re-roll until I get a 1 through 4. So I could have been just rolling a six-sided die for the entire rest of my life if I just rolled nothing but 5s and 6s. That didn't happen. We actually rolled a 3. So we're going to be playing as Zagana, the city elf dual-wielding rogue. I'm attempting the dual-wielding rogue again, this time with an elf. I don't know how I'm going to feel about that. I have looked up various information to help me with the campaign. There's still a lot of things that I'm going into this game blind with, even though I've played the intro parts and like a lot of this early game at least half a dozen times before, but I have never played through the complete full game, so there's going to be a lot that's still going to be new to me. Most of the stuff I was looking up was regarding like character building and whatnot. I do have a general build for Zagana here that we're going to try to follow somewhat. We'll see how that goes. And we are here at Ostigar, right after
this place hasn't seen such bustle in centuries.
We had that conversation at the end of Lazav's intro there.
Used to be a fortress long time ago, so I understand. Back in the days when the Wilders used to invade the lowlands. You were just on the eastern side of the ruin. The Tower of Ishal is there, but Tairn Logain's closed it off until the battle. This side is the King's camp. We've got the Grey Wardens here, the Circle of Magi, the Chantry. You can't swing a dead cat without hitting somebody important.
Why would I be swinging a dead cat? Why would I want to be swinging a dead cat into important people?
Stinks from all the hounds. These aren't cute puppies, though. Some of those dogs bite the darkspawn and get too much of that blood in them. It's like poison. Slow, painful death. Terrible.
Oh, that's so sad. I didn't want to hear about that.
Quartermaster. He's just a bit to the northwest.
Okay, so I can buy supplies. Okay.
A few mages, yes. They even brought those creepy quiet fellows, the Tranquil. Gives me the shivers when they talk, all cold and even. They're to the north of here, bunched up with a herd of Templars glaring at them. Can't miss it. Go on, then.
What other questions?
Try heading
I'm looking
north.
for Alistar.
I think he was sent with a message to the mages.
Alistar.
Good luck to you, then.
Who's not going to be the star of this video. Alright, well, since we're supposed to go to the north, let's go every other place but that. Let's explore the camp here at Ostigar.
Greetings. King Kalen is not in his tent right now?
Oh. Well,
I suppose I do.
Why not?
Though
Persuasion
he's spending
check.
most of his time with the Grey Wardens. He rides with them wherever they go, in fact. Tairn Logain sees the king whenever he can and argues with him over coming battles, but the king just waves him off. The king wants to end the Blight with a single huge battle the bards will sing of for centuries. Do you think that's possible?
How should I know?
I thought Grey Wardens knew all about the Darkspawn. The king thought it was funny that Tairn called him reckless, and they fought about the queen.
I just became recruited into the Grey Wardens. Why would I know all about the Darkspawn?
He wasn't happy about something she did or the king did, I'm not sure. I probably shouldn't discuss it. As you wish.
Okay. And we have Logain's tent here.
You approach the tent of Tairn Logain. State your business.
Oh, wow, you're much more formal. Tell me
How
about
can you not know of
Tairn
Logain?
Logain.
He helped free Ferelden. He was the brains behind King Marik's armies and drove out those damned Orlesians.
I come from an elvish alienage. Why would I know about him?
A commoner became a high nobleman just like that. Without Logain, you can bet the king wouldn't be winning against these Darkspawn. He's inside, but I don't think it's my place to discuss his activities.
Oh, more persuasion checks. I'd like an audience with him. Let's see if we can do
I
this.
suppose you have a message for him.
I have a message for him? Oh, crap. What am I supposed to say to him? I did not intend this.
Yes, what is it?
I didn't...
Duncan's
part of
new
me
Grey
wasn't
Warden,
expecting
I
this to
assume.
work. How'd you know?
Kaelin's
Yes.
fascination with the Wardens goes beyond the ordinary. Are you aware his father brought your order back to Ferelden?
Nope, I didn't. I'm not
Marek
gonna
respected
do
the
anything
Grey
to
Wardens.
make this
They
guy
have an
mad.
honored place in the hearts of our people. But Marek would have understood that it takes more than legends to win a battle. That's not an argument I'll repeat here. You're pretty for a Grey Warden. Don't let anyone tell you that you don't belong. The first Warden Marek brought to Ferelden was a woman. Best warrior I've ever seen. I don't suppose you'll be riding into the
that's
thick of
encouraging.
battle with the rest of your fellows, will you?
I don't know.
Here for the glory, huh?
I certainly
enough.
hope so, yeah.
Now I must return to my task. Pray that our
Well,
king
we
proves
didn't
amenable
come
to
all this
wisdom,
way to
if you're
not
the
fight
praying sword.
Darkspawn, you know? We're recruited because he needed help
He is
here
Marek's
fighting.
son and the leader of my beloved Ferelden, and a very young man. I try to keep that in mind, as should you.
Okay. Well, that was a conversation with, Loghain there. Let's go up this way. Honestly, it's been so long since I played this game, I don't even remember... I know there's a few side quests we can do here. Ooh, a treasure. It was locked. We unlocked it. We got 5 experience for that. I like Zagana's voice. The voice that we gave her. The voice option that we gave her. We're like interrupting their archery practice.
I heard the king was
Do any of you people want to be important?
down in the valley last night. He's all right, he is.
Not really. It was like a
This is
Darkspawn
supposed to be
dead
the
there.
battle that sends these Darkspawn back underground. You believe
Oh, that's the goal. Send the Darkspawn back underground. Is there anything over here? It doesn't seem like there's people over here. Oh wait, there is someone over here. It's a
My faith
priest. Oh,
Blessed are they who stand before the corrupt and the wicked. And do
Okay. Hey, sacks. Leather gloves. Is this better than what I have? No, it is the same that I have. Well, we'll take it anyways, because we can always sell the stuff. And a mace, I don't care about a mace. But we can sell it. Yeah, that's how we're going to get a lot of money in this game, is by selling a bunch of loot and things we don't really need. Alright, what else do we have? Duncan.
You found our tent, I see. Is there something you need?
Ready to begin the journey? I'm not ready to begin the journey.
Do
I'm
not
fine.
wait too long before seeking out Alistair. As I said earlier, we will need to begin preparations for the joining before nightfall.
Oh, nightfall's not gonna happen until I'm ready. The game won't progress without me because I'm the main character.
You there, elf. What's your name?
Oh, hi there.
It's Pick, sir.
Oh, you're
Go tell
talking
Sir
about
Loghain that the war party's ready to begin scouting. We'll send word if we find anything amiss.
people want to be interested
Don't
in the
think
game.
so. Not happening.
Not happening. I like how she says that. Not happening. I can't even imitate that. Soldier here. What are you?
You're one of
Yeah, tell
Duncan's
me
new
stuff.
recruits, correct? I can't let you through to the Korkari Wilds until he gives the word.
Oh, is there a wild party going on in there?
The Korkari Wilds is a dangerous place, more so now that it crawls with darkspawn. They say the Great Blight began deep within its forests. One of our scouting patrols has been gone for 3 days. We're taking bets on who got them first, the darkspawn or the Witches of the Wilds.
The Witches of the Wilds?
Oh, sure. There's an old legend in these parts about Flemeth, the apostate sorceress who conquered this area centuries ago. She united the chasing barbarians and invaded the farmlands. That's when the great hero, Cormac, destroyed her army with his. Took her head right off, so they say. Her daughters survived and became the Witches of the Wild. Tales tell of them plaguing this area since. Mostly superstitions, stealing babies and spoiling milk.
So do these...
Spend enough time here, you'll get an earful about those witches. Locals blame them for near everything. At any rate, that's why Duncan doesn't want you wandering out without his say-so.
If it was just superstition, then how can you blame every... Never mind. Things to ponder later.
He calls.
Nope, I didn't call.
You may not want to remain here long, Warden.
Yeah, this doesn't seem like a pleasant place to be. Bunch of injured
In the
people
name of
around here.
Andraste, I bless you today. May you find favor in the Maker's eyes. So let it be.
Oh, here's a priest.
Ah, I suspect you are one of the new Grey Wardens. Will you accept the Maker's blessing?
Sure.
I merely
Oh,
pass on
belongs
the
to
Maker's
elves?
blessings. He looks kindly on all who will receive him.
Oh, okay, then very well. I'll be respectful. I don't have a reason
Then
to
I
be
bless
rude to
you,
this
Grey
person.
Warden, in the name of Andraste and the Maker above. May the chant of light carry your name to the ears of our Lord.
Well met, my lady.
Alright, where else do we need to go? We're like 10
done,
minutes into
naturally.
this, and I'm already lost. Like I said, it's been a while since I played. I have
Greetings.
a
You must be the
general
third recruit we've heard
build
about.
here that I'm going to go with, as far as like the stat ups
Sir Jory
and
is my
what
name. I hail from
talents
Redcliffe,
and
where I
skills
served
to
as
get.
knight under the command of our layman. I wasn't aware elves could join the Grey Wardens. Those camped in the valley are all human.
Oh. I'm starting to not like
No,
this guy.
clearly
Do
the
you
Grey
have a
Wardens
problem?
pick their recruits on their merits. I hope we're both lucky enough to eventually join the Wardens. Is it not thrilling to be given that chance?
Wait, so we're not actually joined the Wardens yet, but we were recruited? So we were recruited to possibly join the Wardens, is what it really is
I
about.
fought hard to get here. Impressing Duncan was not easy. Tell me, has anyone told you what this joining ritual entails?
I actually know what it entails because I played this game before.
I had no idea I'd be tested more than I already had
But
been.
I'm going to pretend I don't know
suppose since
until
you're
the game
finally here,
reveals
I'd
it.
best get back to Duncan. I shall see you there.
Okay, no, this isn't the guy I was thinking. Okay, it's the other one. And, oh, hey, a prisoner.
Huh. Someone finally comes and talks to the lone prisoner.
A
I don't suppose you've come to sentence
prisoner
me.
who's not wearing anything other than, like, underwear.
No. They put someone like me in a cage until someone important has time to decide what to do with me. I don't suppose you have a bit of kindness in you? All I want is food and water. They haven't fed me since I was locked up and I'm starving.
So, what are they... what? Okay, I want to know what they've done. It's kind of bad that they're not
I
giving him
expect
food
nobody
and
thought
water.
of it with all the battles and such.
Okay, so it's just kind of like an overlooked sort
I'm a
of thing.
deserter. Or so they think. I bet there's no arguing them out of it, though. Armies are funny that way.
So, did you desert?
I wasn't deserting. But when you catch someone sneaking around camp in the middle of the night, what else are you gonna think? Does it matter? All I want is a bit of food and water.
I still want to know more. It does matter to me. If you weren't
Oh, I would've
deserting, why are you
deserted
sneaking
eventually.
around?
Just not then. I was stealing, not sneaking out of the camp.
Okay, so you were
I got one of those wizards
deserting,
drunk
just
and took
not
his
in that
key.
instance.
It belongs to a chest they got here, full of magical treasures. In fact, I still have it. I can't use it from here.
What?
But I trade you for some food and water.
You still have the key. Where are you keeping it? I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
Just ask
But
my
he's going
guard
to give
for
us the
his.
key that
He
we
still got some
probably
dinner. I saw him put it in
want
his
to
coat.
disinfect before touching. But we need some... he needs a meal.
Lucky dog. You Grey Wardens get to ride with the king while I'm left with the drudgery of guarding this deserter.
So you didn't
They
hear
should have
that
just
entire
hanged him.
conversation we
Put his
just
head
had
on
with
a
him.
pike as an example.
He has a key that I kind of want. Why did he want to desert? Well, he's already told us about that. I don't need to ask him.
Why does anyone want to desert?
Oh,
Because
I
he
guess
thinks
I
he's
did
going
anyways.
to die and he's a bloody coward, that's why. Either that, or he's been listening to a bunch of hogwash about how the Darkspawn will drag you off and eat you. Don't expect it was an enlightening conversation.
I'm not gonna say he claims he wasn't deserting, because he told us that he was planning
Since nobody
on it.
sends me nothing to feed him with, the only way we'll get that is if I give him mine.
Not gonna buy... Oh, persuasion check. So you miss one meal. Yeah, this could be like his last meal.
All right, all right. I guess the poor fella could stand to have one meal in his belly before he hangs. Don't know why you care. I had nothing to do with it, though. If anyone asks why he's burping, I'm gonna say it was you. Just so you know.
That's fine. How do you not know? Like, you totally did not hear the conversation from like 3 feet away.
I'm so hungry I could faint dead away.
Yes, I have food. I'll take that. Kill him and take the key? We're not gonna do that.
Much obliged. May Andraste herself rain blessings upon you.
This guy didn't do anything wrong, at
as I
least to me.
Here's the key. Use it in good health, huh?
Just kill him and take the key. This is so crazy. We have a key. A key to a treasure that we will have to find now. I said it was for some mages, and conveniently, it's marked as a quest spot on our map. Just the deserter, the hungry deserter. Remember, I can't fully read the text very well on the screen that I'm doing this post-commentary with, because I'm seeing like a very small portion of my actual computer screen where the video is playing as I'm doing the commentary, so if I get some words wrong and whatnot, that's why. Oh, another gate.
Are you daft?
I love her voice.
This isn't good. I'd hate to waste such a promising member of the breed. Are you the new warden? I could use some help.
What's the problem?
This is a Mabari. Smart breed and strong. His owner died in the last battle, and the poor hound swallowed darkspawn blood. I have medicine that might help, but I need him muzzled first. You're a grey warden, soon will be. All wardens are immune to the darkspawn taint. The most you have to worry about is some tooth marks.
Okay, well, I guess we'll do it.
We'll know right away if he'll respond.
Since there's no option saying, you know, why don't you muzzle him?
I hate to have to put him down.
And remember, these dogs are really smart. The Mabari. Kill the dog. What? No, we're not doing that. And we just put the... Okay, so I guess, like, going up to him and petting him and stuff isn't an option beforehand.
Now I can treat the dog properly, poor fella. Come to think of it, are you heading into the wilds anytime soon?
I might be. Why?
There's a particular herb I could use to improve the dog's chances.
Yeah, this is one of the quests we're picking up.
Here, if I remember.
We're doing this quest, by the way.
Use it. It's very distinctive, all white with a blood-red center.
Tell me a little bit more about this. I just want more information.
It usually grows in dead wood that collects at the edge of ground pools. Should be plenty this time of year.
Okay.
If he doesn't get it, chances are he'll need to be put down. Good. In the meantime, I'll begin treating our poor friend.
So actually, we're going to get a number of side quests here at this time that if you don't do them, like while we're here, you will end up losing out on them completely and losing out on the rewards.
Andraste, keep her people safe from the Darkspawn. Let us bow our heads. That he might find us.
Wynn, we haven't talked to you, have we?
You are Duncan's newest recruit, are you not? He's not a man easily impressed. You should be proud.
You seem like
Allow
you
me to
have big
introduce
hands.
myself. I am Wynn, one of the mages summoned by the king.
Big fingers. It seems weird. Hi, I'm Zagana.
And good luck to you on the battlefield. To us all, in
I'm
fact.
Zagana. I really should not try to talk in that voice.
Not precisely. The Grey Wardens will be on the front lines, not the mages. Still, we have our parts to play. To defeat the Darkspawn, we have to work together. It's not an idea everyone seems able to grasp.
Have you faced
Stragglers, yes.
Darkspawn before?
Not the vast
Yeah.
horde
Oh.
the scouts speak of.
Okay.
I wonder, how much do you know of the connection between Darkspawn and the Fade?
Yeah, there's a connection between Darkspawn and the Fade?
Anytime your spirit leaves your earthly body, whether it's to dream or to die, it passes into the realm we call the Fade. It's home to many spirits, some benevolent, others far less so. At the heart of the Fade lies the Black City.
Ooh, the Black City?
Some say the Black City was once the seat of the Maker. But when the mages from the Tevinter Imperium found a way into the city, it was tainted with their sin. That taint transformed those men, turning them into twisted reflections of their own hearts. And the Maker cast them back to the Earth, where they became the first Darkspawn. At least that's what the Chant of Light says. It may be allegory, meant to teach us that our own evil causes human suffering.
That still raises some questions, like what did those first Darkspawn do? Like, how did they repopulate into, you know, the massive horde that they are today?
Occasionally it's wise to contemplate one's actions. But I'm certain Duncan has more for you to do than talk to me.
Yeah, we're supposed to talk to Alistair. But I have other things I want to do, so... And now I'm playing around in the menus. Looking for some... It's nice that it tells us about quests we have. Okay. Let's go find... I want that treasure. Ah, that's the treasure.
That course of action is inadvisable.
Oh, really?
Hail to you.
Alright, well, let's talk to you. Get out of my way so I can get the treasure.
I am one of the Tranquil, my friend. I am of the Circle of Magi. But instead of casting spells and reading tomes, I spend my time
I think this is the same Tranquil that you meet...
It is a time-consuming
Owain?
process, but invaluable.
It's Owain.
Enchantment provides the Circle
Maybe it's
its
Owain.
wealth. Certainly we would not get by on charity.
We know why you speak strangely, because we played the mage intro.
Lyrium into items first practiced by the dwarves. The Tranquil have learned their runes, and we use them to apply a variety of magical effects. We create the glow lights, as well as the magic staff, or the flaming blade. The irony, perhaps, is that it is our very disconnection to our former talents that allows the Tranquil to work with Lyrium so. A true mage could not.
I guess that's why dwarves can work with lyrium like that
Runes
too, and do
exist
the
that hold
runes
the
and
power
enchantments.
of the elements that increase strength or swiftness. Almost any spell can be given permanency, given enough skill and lyrium. Naturally, the greater the power required, the more expensive the rune will become to create. True power comes with a price, as we know only too well. Goodbye.
Okay. And still inadvisable. Okay, so we're gonna have to get that treasure at some different time. Quartermaster, I was still trying to go there. And Alistair's up there. I do like how they're marking important spots on our map. Because you guys know me and getting lost.
I'm sorry, but the mages must not be interrupted.
Okay, well, let's interrupt them.
Be interrupted.
Okay, I guess they're not going to let us. Spirits are in the... I guess I'll just go elsewhere then. I guess they're doing some sort of preparation for this battle in the Fade. Whatever that means or looks like. Yeah, this is what I was looking for.
Well,
who are you?
You're not what I thought you'd be.
Then who'd you think I'd be?
Not an elf, yet here you are. The name's Daveth. It's about bloody time you came along. I was beginning to think they cooked this ritual up just for our benefit.
I
happened to be sneaking around camp last night, see, and I heard a couple of Grey Wardens talking. So, I listen in for a bit. I'm thinking they plan to send us into the wilds.
Oh, okay.
Chasing
we know about the
barbarians,
wilds because
yes. Cannibals and witches too.
talked with the
My home
guy at
village
the
isn't
gate to
far,
the wilds.
and I grew up on tales about the wilds. Even been in there a few times. Scary place. Sounds like some kind of test. Maybe we'll hunt us a souvenir or two. It's all too secretive for me. Makes my nose twitch. I guess we'll have to wait and see.
We already kind of tested
like we have
in
a
order
choice.
to be recruited to be the Grey Warden. Whatever.
Oh, I'll watch your back.
Watch your back. Okay, you're gonna do that. Or I could just kill you.
That's a little extreme. It's not like I can miss the scenery, is it?
Well,
Anyway,
extreme. I put up with humans that were kind of acting like you and thought they could rape my friends. And we killed them. So yeah, that was totally a Zagana answer there. Ice arrows. Those are actually pretty nice to sell.
You there, elf. Where's my armor? And why are you dressed so preposterously?
Are you mistaking me for a servant? I'll give you
What?
a chance.
Oh, you're the one who arrived with the Grey Warden.
There you go.
Please, forgive my rudeness. There are so many elves running about, and I've been waiting for... it's simply been so hectic. I never thought... But please, pardon my terrible manners. I am just the quartermaster, a simple man. No one special.
It's fine. For now, I'm not going to add for now.
Thank you.
Don't worry about it.
Did you come for some supplies, perhaps?
Because even though, you know, Zagana comes from a background where humans just kind of did whatever they wanted to elves and rape them and kidnap them,
I also
whatever.
have some goods on the side I can provide. Strictly
Goods
off the
on the
record,
side.
of course, to keep
Strictly,
morale up, you understand.
Of course, yeah. Show me your other goods.
So long as you keep it quiet.
Like, who am I going to tell about this? Anyways, we're going to go shopping now. So yeah, I'm very much going to take the perspective of if a person isn't doing anything wrong to me, I'm probably not going to do anything wrong to them. Other intro sequences notwithstanding. Just keep that in mind for a couple areas we go to. We're comparing some weapons. I'm doing shopping here and selling. I want to sell a bunch of this inventory because your inventory will probably fill up pretty quickly as you go through dungeons, and you'll need to offload it, or you'll just run into inventory full messages a lot. So pretty much every time we get to a shop, I'm going to unload most everything we're not using. Because if we're not using it now, we're probably just not going to be using it ever. Some of these early equipment, maybe I should wait a little bit to recruit some characters, but even once we recruit some other characters, we're going to find plenty of this basic equipment stuff all the time anyways. Might hang on to these shields just in case. Actually, no. This shield. This one I'm going to hang on to. Hang on to that one. Hang on to one of the crossbows. And just kind of browse around here. So I'm showing my whole shop experience here, and this is pretty much going to take us to the end of the episode. So sometimes what I might do, because I tend to spend a lot of time in this style of RPG, I tend to spend a lot of time at the shop figuring out what to sell, what to buy, comparing equipment as you're seeing on screen here. And because then once we get more characters, I'm going to have to compare for, I'll just tell you right now, we can have a party of 4 characters. And so I'm going to be comparing for 4 characters. So what I might start doing is just do all the comparisons and stuff off camera. And then when I'm on camera, just show you the stuff I'm buying. Maybe not even go through this. Maybe I'll do the selling stuff off camera too. Probably. It's not that exciting. And I'll do the buying on camera, but I'll do most of my shop time will be done off camera after this, most likely. just because I spend so much time on that. I've been over this. Another thing I've kind of done, I kind of have the general party planned out. I said we could have 4 at a time, right? So we're going to have our Grey Warden Zagana here. Obviously, we're the main character. And 3 other characters. I have general ideas. I don't have them planned out like I do Zagana, where I wrote down, you know, what attributes to go up to and what specific talents and things to go after. I'm probably just going to have some general ideas for the other 3 party members and just kind of pick stuff as I go and not fully plan them out the way that I have here. And I think we should be fine. We're playing on normal difficulty. Hopefully I won't have to turn it down to casual, although I'm not gonna spoil anything. There's so many things that I want to discuss about this game, but we're nowhere near the points where this is happening, and I don't want to spoil a ton of it. As I said, I've never completed this game, so we're gonna get to a point somewhere in this playthrough where I'm going to be playing this like almost completely blind. Most of the stuff I've looked up was, like I said, was like based on character customization, party building sort of thing. Speaking of which, and I looked up stuff regarding the intros and the differences between them, and if any of the choices we made in the intros actually meant anything. And it turns out for this particular intro we did with Zagana, if you do the City Elf intro, it's really good to be a rogue for City Elf, I guess. I want to look at his regular wares. Oh, we found a backpack.
Perhaps.
I bought a backpack. Backpacks permanently increase our inventory, so I'm going to pick those up anytime I see them. You definitely want to do that because, yeah, inventory space being limited, increasing it, obviously good thing. So anyways, I looked up some information on the rewards for the intros and the choices we made because just wondering like what would have happened if we had taken the 40 gold. Turns out if you accept the 40 gold, you don't actually get the 40 gold. You don't get it until much later in the game when you revisit Denerim, or choose to go back to Denerim and do a whole bunch of stuff there to progress things and get it. But if you choose to kill the noble rapist, that sounds like an oxymoron if there ever is one, but the rapist who was a noble, who no longer exists, like we did because we killed him, you end up getting either like the best or the second best dagger in the game when you go back and revisit the Alienage. So I think, and that's going to obviously help us being a dual-wielding dagger. We're going to be wielding daggers with our rogue here. Soon enough, I'll be getting rid of the short sword that we have and just getting another dagger. Probably do that sooner rather than later. And I accidentally bought a helmet there and had to sell it back because I didn't mean to buy it. I think we got the full price back because it was just an instant sort of buyback thing. Anyways. We don't have time for Alistair, so we'll have to talk with him next time, and we'll progress things then.